There was a bridge in the city that never slept, a relic of older, quieter times. It was made of old stone and iron, arching over the river like a weary spine. And every night, as the modern world blared its horns and flashed its lights, a man named Corbin would come to this bridge. He was a large man with a voice that didn't speak so much as emanate, a low-frequency hum that felt more than it was heard. He carried with him a small, worn notebook and a piece of charcoal. He walked to the center of the bridge, to a specific iron panel on the railing, blackened by time and weather. This was his post. He was the listener. The city's secrets stuck to this place. Its worries, its joys, its desperate prayers. They accumulated on the cold iron like morning dew. People would come here to whisper things they could tell no one else, pressing their hands against the metal, pouring their words into it. Corbin would place his broad palm flat on the railing, close his eyes and listen. The vibrations of the city would fade away, and the deeper vibrations would rise to meet him. Then, in that deep, grounding voice of his, he would give the secrets back to the night, absolving the bridge of their weight. He smoothed his hand over a patch of cold iron. A man stood here last night. His voice rolled out, a calm wave in the chaos of the city. He had just been offered the job of his dreams, in a country an ocean away. His joy was so immense it terrified him. He whispered it here, afraid to say it aloud to his sleeping family. Corbin took his charcoal and made a small upward curving mark in his notebook, a smile for the stone to keep. He moved his hand a few inches. The texture felt different here, anxious, fevered. A woman, he intoned, his voice softening to a velvet rumble. She comes here every week. She whispers to the brother she hasn't spoken to in 10 years. She says the same thing every time. I'm still here when you're ready. He made a different mark in his book, a patient, horizontal line. One night, a young man was already there, leaning heavily on the railing, his shoulders hunched against the cold. He jerked upright when Corbin's shadow fell over him. It's all right, Corbin said, his voice a gentle anchor. This is a place for heavy things. The young man hesitated. Then the words tumbled out in a choked whisper. I think I'm failing at everything. My family, my life. It's all just too much. He looked ashamed, as if he'd confessed a crime. Corbin nodded slowly. He placed his hand on the railing where the young man's had been. He was silent for a long moment, listening. The bridge has heard you, Corbin said, his deep voice offering no empty comfort, only a profound acknowledgement. It will hold this for you. You don't have to carry it alone tonight. He took his charcoal. In his book, he did not draw a line of failure. He drew a circle, a burden, complete, contained, not endless. The weight is real, Corbin said, looking at the dark water below. But it is not the only thing that is real. The water moves. The bridge stands. You walked here. You will walk away. The young man took a deep, ragged breath. He didn't say thank you. He didn't need to. He just nodded and slowly walked off the bridge, his step a little lighter. Corbin waited until he was gone. He put his hand back on the cold iron, feeling the fresh, hot imprint of a new fear. He gave it voice, his low tones weaving it into the tapestry of all the other human fears and hopes the bridge held. Then he closed his notebook. His duty was done. The bridge could bear the weight, but only if someone was there to listen. And Corbin, with his voice that could hold the world's whispers, always listened.